Today I'm going to show you how to create Vecna the Archlich NPC character on Roll20 using information found in the Vecna Dossier on D&D Beyond. You'll need a D&D Beyond account to access this content. We'll first begin by loading a game on Roll20 and opening a new browser window and going to D&D Beyond, and there searching for Vecna Dossier or using the link provided in the description tab. Scroll down until you see the Vecna stats. Now go back to Roll20 and click on the Journal tab, then click on Add, then Character. In the name box, type Vecna the Archlich, and then in the next two sections select the DM's name and finally save changes. In the character sheet tab, press Create an NPC. In the names section, write Vecna the Archlich. Now we're going to split screen the browser windows to make it easier to copy and paste the stats. You will do this by pressing the Windows key and the left or right arrow. All other open windows on your system should now pop up on the left or right side. Simply click on the other open browser window and you're done. We can now slowly start copying and pasting in the stats. We will start with Medium Undead Wizard Lawful Evil. I will now speed through the rest of the stats until the proficiency bonus is added. Now tick the spellcasting NPC box. In spellcasting ability, click on None and select Intelligence. The spell save DC mode input 22 as the DC, and then once that's done, in the boxes below, put a tick in where it says has bonus action and has reaction. It is time to continue adding in the rest of the baseline data. Click on the plus symbol below the proficiency bonus. In the name section, copy and paste legendary resistance. Then in the box below, copy and paste the legendary resistance description. Continue doing this until you have reached the actions section. Press on the plus symbol underneath actions and give it the name multi-attack. Just as before, copy and paste the description. Click on the plus symbol again and this time give it the name afterthought. Then copy and paste in the description. Tick the box that says attack. The type is melee. In range reached, type in 5 foot. To hit, it's 13. The target is one target. On hit, type in 1d4 plus 5. Where it says slashing, type in piercing. On hit 2, type 2d8. And where it says fire, type necrotic. Now press on the clock to close out. Just as before, continue adding the next two actions. There is no need to tick the attack box this time, as both actions are spells and will require your players to make saving throws. After that's done, copy and paste in spellcasting. We'll be adding these separately later in the spell section of the character sheet. It is time to add in the bonus actions. Click on the plus icon under the bonus actions. Copy and paste Vial Teleport in the name box. And now it's on to enter in the reaction data. Press the plus icon underneath the reactions icon. Copy and paste Vecna can take up to 3 actions per round, but only 1 per turn, into the description box. Create 2 more sections and copy and paste the remaining data from Dead Counter spell and the Fell Rebook spell. The main part of the character sheet is now done. Scroll down to where you can see cantrips Move down the character sheet slightly so you have access to the search bar. Click on the eye with the circle to go into the compendium, and one by one start searching for the spells, starting with Animate Dead. Once you find Animate Dead, drag this over to the spells section, and once the box behind it turns white, release the mouse. Repeat this process for all remaining at-will spells. The process for 2 per day and 1 per day spells is the same, and once it's in the spell slot, a wee bit of modification is required. Let's start off by searching for Dimension Door. Drag and drop the spell just like before, click on the eye, then press on the cog, scroll down to where it says Innate and type in 2/day. Go back up and press on the cog and then click on the eye. Repeat this process for the remaining 2 per day spells and the 1 per day spells. Vecna, the Archlich NPC character sheet is now finished. It's now time to add an avatar, token, bio and information to the character sheet. Go back to the Vecna Dossier on D&D Beyond, scroll down to the figure and head of Vecna, right click and open link a new tab. Right click on the image and select Save Image As. Rename the image and hit save. Close the image tab and copy the remaining text from the dossier. Go back to Roll20 and press the edit button. Go down to the bio and info box, left click the box, then right click and paste this plain text. Now press on click to upload and select the file you previously saved, hit save changes. Now open a new tab in your browser and search for token stamp. Click on the first link that you come to, open that in the browser. Now go down to choose image, select the same image we saved earlier, move and resize the image and select your desired background colour. Once you're happy, press the download button to download the token. Now go back to Roll20, press on the page toolbar and go to the tavern page we created on a previous lesson. Drag and drop the token we just created to upload. Resize the token into a 5-foot space, then press on the cog. Select Vecna the Archlich from the drop-down menu and put a tick in the nameplate box. Go to the Dynamic Lighting tab, switch on Dynamic Lighting and Night Vision. I make a mistake here. The night vision distance should be 120 feet, not 60. You don't have to put in a night vision effect if you don't want to, but I like to use dimming. I always put in a value that is half the total distance the character can see for the dimming starting distance. Next, in bar 1, select HP and put the same value in both boxes. Then in bar 2, select NPC AC and make sure the same values again are in both boxes. Hit Save Settings. Now press the edit button and click on Use Selected Token, Save Changes. Now remove the Vecna token from the token layer, go back to the journal and drag and drop the Vecna token back onto the map. I do this just to make sure the token aura effects have been saved properly. If you don't see a token aura, then a step has probably been missed. When the token is selected, you can press Z to zoom in. It gives you a nice up close and personal view of the token, and then just click anywhere to cancel. Now click on the chat tab, make sure the token is still selected and type !TA into the chat and hit return. Token actions will now be made. As you can see, the token actions now work. For my final test, I'm going to cast a lightning bolt spell on Daver, Sid Longhorn and Assassin 2. This will use the group API script I showed you how to set up on a previous video. Select the 3 characters and then hit the group check button. Select Dexterity, then the DC is 44, damage is 8d6, and damage on save, leave that as half and submit. The save and throw is now in the chat. Click the apply damage button. Sid Longhorn and Assassin 2 are now dead. Daver survives. So that's how you create Vecna the Archlich on Roll20 using the Vecna Dossier on D&D Beyond. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a like and a subscribe. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you on the next one.